Hey Tyler, over at Gallery Built Roofing. This is Chris with J3 Innovation. Appreciate you accepting my offer, taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I appreciate your patience waiting on this video as well. I'm sure you're very busy, man, so let's hop into it. As you can see, we're on the homepage of your site at gallerybuiltroofing.com, and I got a few suggestions for you after this, but number one, it's a beautiful site here. I love that you have all your tabs laid out neatly and that you have a contact form here. That's also great. We implement this on each and every site that we build, and we put it on every single page as well. That helps with accessibility purposes, so good job there. And it's a beautiful site overall, very well laid out, very nice. So on to the suggestions. Number one would be to get this fixed as soon as possible. With your site not being secure, Google is docking your site for that, and they will continue to dock your site until it's fixed. They take customer security of their information very, very, very seriously, so this is a huge red flag to them. If not taken care of in time, you can potentially be ghosted by Google search to where nobody can find your site even when they search on Google. So that's number one that I would get taken care of as soon as possible. Number two, I would suggest adding a phone number here somewhere at the top, implementing that and making it clickable so the customer can get in touch with you as well. Just like in the contact form down below that you guys have, Google loves to see that there are more ways for the customer to get in touch with you and easily, whether it be a phone click and having your phone number clickable, or also having a contact form as well. So I would suggest having your phone number and making it clickable somewhere here at the top as well. And other than that, it's still a beautiful site. My number three would be to add a drop down menu for your services. That way your customer can actually just hover over your service tab instead of making this clickable. Just have them hover over it and have a drop down menu come down to where they can easily get to the service that they're looking for. This is going to help with navigational purposes also, and it's going to also get you more Google points, which is going to help with your authority and ranking as well. And this is kind of like basically a blog page here. So I would suggest also taking all your areas that you serve and putting them on their separate page so you can do more with your home page as well. So on to the content. You guys have about 1,847 words of content. I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out, and that's a great amount. We usually suggest around 15 to 2,000 words of content on the home page alone, and about 500 to 750 words of content on the service pages. And you guys have a pretty good amount of content, but the question is it authoritative and quality content? Any type of content you want to do when it comes to Google, you want to have top authoritative and quality content, and you want to have keywords, top buyer intent keywords actually, that you are targeting on your site using on-site SEO that is going to draw in the traffic to your site to make it more beneficial to you and your business. So that's the main thing here is I did look at your content and you guys aren't actually targeting that many keywords. So what I would suggest is either that you go through here and redo all your content or find areas where you can place the keywords in there that you need on your site that's going to start drawing that traffic in and making it more beneficial to your business. So you also want to be beating out your top competitor in all those many factors as well, with content count, with the quality, the authority, and targeting the best top buyer intent keywords. So while we're on that subject, let's go check out exactly who they are. All right, as you can see, we're on the search page of Google. Raleigh Roofer is your number one top organic ranking buyer intent keyword. This keyword gets about 300 searches a month, so it's definitely a keyword that you want to be targeting and ranking for. Down here is the map pack section. This is where your citations go. We'll speak on that in just a moment, but I want to take you here to the organic ranking section. This is where your content, your citations, and your backlinks all go into play. And as you can see, Raleigh Roofers is your number one top organic ranking competitor. Let's see what they are doing. All right, as you can see, what I did suggest to you guys earlier about the phone number, they have theirs here. They have it clickable. And as you can see, they have all their services to right here in the menu. I wouldn't suggest doing this because it's kind of a little bit of a clutter. What I would suggest is doing something like this. as I suggested, as a drop-down menu. You can have your services here, all your services listed, like on your service tab that you would have. Just have all of them drop down under the service tab, just like this. Going down, as you can see, these guys, they have a pretty good amount of content. You guys are beating them out in it. And as you can see, they do have a contact form as well. You guys are beating them in content. And as you can see, they are targeting actual keywords here. And that's what I suggest to you guys. These are actually national keywords, so they're not location specific. You want location specific so you can start beating these guys out with the content as well. And doing just that is going to help you crush them in the content factor, which is one factor. So factor number 2 is backlinks. And as you can see, this is a tool used called Hrefs. It shows behind the scenes the metrics and power of your site. You guys have a little bit of trust here coming from the websites. You have no power at all. You have 12 websites that's sending back 203 backlinks. And you have 85 organic keywords that you're ranking for. And it's only bringing you 6 searches a month, which is totaling in only $16 in traffic value. And the reason for that is because you guys aren't targeting the top buyer intent keywords to draw in the traffic that you need, as opposed to your top competitor. As you can see, they have a pretty good amount of trust and a pretty good amount of power here. They have 82 websites sending back over 3,000 backlinks. They're targeting 185 organic keywords, which is bringing them 374 searches a month, and that is totaling in around $5,000 in traffic value. So what we do here is a method called copycat, where we go find the best quality websites, sending back the best quality links to these guys, and we take that and implement it to your site. And you don't want to stop there, of course. You want to continue to add top quality links from top quality websites month after month until you start beating these guys in this number right here. You don't really want to worry about this because it's quality over quantity that you want. So you want to be beating them in referring domains. And what I mean by quality over quantity is not all backlinks are created equal. So you want the ones that's going to give you the best quality, give you the best trust, and the best power. And after you start beating these guys in the quality and the quantity of the referring domains, you're going to see your site start to be more beneficial. And actually, when you start targeting the actual top buyer intent keywords, you're going to start to see your traffic go up and your value as well. And after you've done that, you'll be beating them in the content and backlink factor. So the third and final is citations. Let it load for 1 second. All right. As you can see, this is the map pack area. This is where your citations go. And your citation is just your name, your address, and your phone number that you implement to as many local directories as you can. And that's going to help boost your Google My Business listing like these up here to the top 3. And that's the ideal area where you want to be, because nobody really searches view all, so you don't want to be there, just like you don't want to be on the second page of Google search, because you can hide a dead body there, right? So you don't want to be there. Nobody goes there. So how do we beat the top competitor, right? I knew you guys was wondering that, and I got the answer for you. So what we do is copycat method here as well. And we use this tool called WhiteSpark to find out how many citations these guys have, where they're getting them from. So we go take those as well, implement it to your Google My Business listing, and just like in the content and backlink factor, you don't want to stop there. You don't want to be even with them. You don't want to barely beat them. You want to crush them. So after you have all their citations, you at least want to add 1 to 2 more citation packs to really strengthen your lead and make it hard for these guys to catch up with you. And that's going to boost your listing to the top where you want to be, and you're going to be beating them in the content, backlink, and citation factor, and you'll see your site become at least 10 times much more beneficial to you and your business, and that's exactly what you want. And that's it in a nutshell. And I hope that this wasn't too much information for you, Tyler, and I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. So if you want to, you can take all this information and do with it yourself what you will. If you want to go a little further with us and see how we can help you achieve all this that we have shown you, here's my information for you to do just that. Here's my website for you to check out, my email, which I will be sending this link through. So you can email me back there. That'll be just fine. And here is my business phone number if you want to call me and speak to me directly. I appreciate your time and have a blessed and wonderful day.